Katarakia tokoro mo. Hara niantaka arataka. Shianara tokum. Mianara tokum. Haraniana. Horo nokumora. Kiana arataka. Horataka. Di jiana traka. Tutu tu shoka. Manra kia tokoro tokum. Shianara tokum. Harana. Mianara tokum. Para ntiki. Para untuk tiki. Para nikata antara kotukuma. Shiki ianara tokum. Hara tokum. Shianara tokuma. Manraki. Horana tata shokumu. Nianara tokumu rada. Kianara tokum. Tatraki. Niana tra te jishi ianaka. Horataka. Ma draket tutu shukma. Har na diakata urutukum. Mianarataka. Mianarataka hartiki urutukum para Shianadrakotukum. Mianaratokumu rutukum ha na diataka artukum hushukum manrah tashiana hortakianaka hortuk shianandra kotukuma shiana tukum. Hello there and welcome to EarthRhey Healing. So I was guided to share a little bit of my process there at the beginning. I hope you enjoyed that. We're getting into empowering messages for you today. It has to do with your spiritual alignment. And I was guided to bring out like these specific crystals here today, which kind of threw me off a little bit because they weren't exactly what I would pick for empowerment. But Spirit assured me that these are what we needed here. We have the green aventurine, like a big giant green aventurine here, which I feel like is harmony. It's very much bringing harmony into the session. We have pyrite, which is like powerful empowerment. And then we have celestite, angelite, which is communication with spirit, communication with our team. And then we have selenite, which is like the same thing. It's very angelic. And we have the white geode, which brings in the connection to, I feel like it's connection to source, connection to, yes, spirit, connection to your inner self. We have the blue agate here, communication. We have a carnelian with copper pyramid here. I'm hearing like it's filtering information here. Okay, so we're going to get into this. We're going to talk about empowering messages here. We're bringing through empowering messages for you. We're talking about your spiritual alignment. We have activation cards here. And it's not even necessarily like, I don't know if we're going to be doing an activation based on these cards or not, but these feel like they go with your empowering messages. So we have soul time and we have sacral chakra. Soul time and sacral chakra. So we have 40 and number 2. Soul time says the frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge. One that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. And then the sacral. The frequency of the sacral, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. It's like we're activating, or you already have activated. There's a timelessness within the sacral right now. There's a timelessness within your emotions, I'm hearing, within the emotional body. It's like you've activated your emotional body. You're expanding. This is going to sound strange, but you're expanding time, or you're like manipulating time with your emotions, with your balanced emotions. The sacral is lit up, obviously, here. I see the sacral within this one here too. We have an Isis deck here. It felt really powerful for this message, so we'll see what comes up. Look at that. That's always more powerful when that happens, I think, when the card that shows up is the image that the artist used on the back, the artist or the author used on the back of all of the cards. It's some sort of, it's a beetle. Life restored. Priestess of the Phoenix. Phoenix rising. There's power in the sacral. There's power in the sacral. There's power in understanding that you are limitless. Did you just recently do a sacral cleansing or a sacral alignment? Or maybe it was a whole like energy center alignment. And the sacral, it's like when you cleared another chakra, the sacral was automatically cleared, because that does happen because they have to communicate with each other. So maybe when the heart was cleared, the sacral was like, oh, finally, poof, like now I'm cleared. When you allow space for that to happen, that happens. Life restored. I have to look this one up. Okay, I got the page open here, and I'm just going to read this very first paragraph here. It says, spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Whatever part of you or your life you thought to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life, just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life. So too will you rise again, healed and renewed. So it's like something you thought was gone is coming back. It's that weird thing of time, no time. I'm seeing the spiral. And it's like, you know how the spiral, it moves up or down or whatever, and there's a spot, and it's like we're not at the exact same spot in time. We're like another notch, but we're in alignment with that time, and it's coming back, and it's coming back healed. You are healed. Maybe it's just like you're starting a new website, or maybe you tried to start it last year or 5 years ago or something, and it just wasn't time. Now it's time. Or maybe you started to do something and your body sort of gave out on you. Something happened where you had an illness or maybe a break of a bone or something like that, and so it wasn't time to start that new thing. Now it's time. Now it's time. Something is coming back to life. Back to life. And it's like I am seeing it through the sacral. Through the sacral. Like there's a reason why the sacral came out. I mean, but I'm seeing the sacral within all of these though. The sacral is where the emotions are. It's where they get trapped. It's where they can be released from. There's been a release of emotions. We're healing, or we have healed. There's a healing moment I'm hearing. There was a healing moment. We're going to see what else we have here. They're having me look at the soul time again. Infinite. Infinity. Infinity. They're talking about infinity. And they're talking about harmony. I'm going to leave that be because I don't know what they're saying exactly. We need to get, okay, Temple of Truth, the throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. Okay, so we're talking about expression here because we do that with the sacral, right? With creative energy, and then we do that with the throat. We're connecting the throat and the sacral here, or you have connected the throat and the sacral. It's like you did, like I said, some sort of activation in another chakra maybe, but like I said, they communicate with each other. And so maybe you cleared the crown. When you cleared the crown, these two were able to communicate again, the sacral and the throat. Yeah, it's like I'm inside of a chakra system right now, of an energetic system. And I'm moving around, and then I come across like a blockage, and then it's like that blockage is released, and then all these other pieces start operating better together. Synergy within the body. Life restored. I'm getting like circulation issues, and then like circulation healing. Could be like circulation of blood in the body, circulation of energy in the body. Maybe you're circulating, like you're networking again. It's all connected. It's all connected. So if you're meant to be like circulating by networking with people, and you start doing that, your energy may clear up in your body. Your blood might start moving better within your body. You have better circulation. You might be starting to speak. Maybe you're turning on your soul language, your light language. Maybe it wasn't the time back then. Now is the time to bring forth your soul. You're expressing your soul somehow. You're getting creative about expressing your soul. Holy Grail. Inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. Yes. We have Christ light energy here. We have like sun energy, sun codes. We have golden light here within all of this. This card feels big to me. Like it's an expression like no other. It's like I'm expressing myself like I never have before. I'm tuning into my soul and I'm expressing like I never have before. Maybe I never stood up for myself before. And I'm doing that now. And it's like I'm rising again. Again, meaning like from a former life or a parallel life. Creative expression. It's very flowy. There's no time. It's just flowing. I'm connecting with the sacral. I'm very creative. I'm tapping into creativity like I never have before. I'm drawing, I'm singing, I'm dancing. I'm expressing. I'm making things. I'm making like metal things. I'm making things with crystals. I'm working with crystals. I'm forming crystal grids. And I'm sharing them with someone, with others. There's magic happening. There's expression happening, like I said, like no other time in this life that you've ever expressed yourself. We have a couple, well, we have one other deck here. Let's see what we have here. This message about empowerment. I was only going to pick a couple. Whoops. There's a lot. Yeah, this is too many. Sorry guys, that was too many. They didn't feel right. Okay. We have moonlight, travel, romance, potential. This is like balancing this, it feels like. But I'm also seeing like that communication and that expression within the blues here. Moonlight. Is moonlight? It's like I see moonlight and sunlight here. Moonlight activates you. I'm seeing the blues here. Travel, romance, potential. Potential for, yeah, expression. It's expression. What else do we have here? Moonlight. I'm hearing again, moonlight activates. Moonlight will activate you. The stars activate you. We have a jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. We're reconnecting the energy centers here. Or you have. This is like confirmation that you have reconnected. You have done an energetic cleansing and alignment. Because I can hear somebody saying, did it work? Yes, it did. And then we have an emotional reconnection. It has to do with the sacral cleansing, the clear and aligned and balanced sacral center. There's feminine energy within this also. There's actually masculine and feminine. There's a balance happening here. The masculine of like the sun that we were seeing earlier, and then the moonlight here, and this card, like these are both like feminine coming in. Life restored, balance, natural balance. I'm hearing a natural balance is occurring. Yeah, you've discovered something about yourself. Inner discovery. You are what you seek. It's like I'm inside of a sacral center. I could be inside of a womb right now. Have you gone back to the womb and healed yourself? Have you gone back to the womb when you were in your mother's womb and healed your mother, which essentially then healed you? You can do that. It's just intention. It's just intention. You know, I intend to go back into the womb, my mother's womb. I send healing to my mother, to myself. I send nourishment to myself. And when you do that, you know, kind of like, and so it is. You've healed yourself. You've done a healing for yourself in the present. That's what this feels like. Like we went back in time and we've healed ourselves. Maybe you didn't realize that's what you were doing. That's what you did. And maybe you didn't realize you could do that. And like I'm bringing that message to you. Spirit is speaking through me, bringing that message to you, that you can indeed go back to yourself when you were in the womb and heal yourself. You can also go into your own sacral. Go into your own sacral and send healing every which way. I'm hearing it's not too late. I'm not sure what that means. It's not too late. It's never too late. It's never too late to do anything. And they're making it a point to bring this message through, that this has nothing to do with anyone else. So if anyone was just triggered by hearing like a mother, you know, hearing the mother, This isn't meant to bring anybody else in. This is about you. This is about you. This is about your soul alignment. This is about empowering you. This is about you clearing your energy centers, your energy, taking back your energy, bringing back pieces of yourself to yourself. And this is about expression of your soul because of this work that you've done. Okay, I do feel like this session is complete. These messages are complete. So we're gonna bring in some quick codes here. And therefore the sacral. Usually my codes, I mean, they're all ultimately heart codes to help you to align to self. These ones are sacral. Helping you to align to yourself through the sacral. Take a deep breath. Place your hands over that area below your belly button there, the sacral area. Feel it healing. Feel the blockages releasing. Nandrakutukuma. Shiana aratukum. 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 Psh, antaka. Aratukum. 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 Ana trakatukuma. As always, I want to thank you so much for being here. If you wanted a personal session, that link will be below. And I will see you next time.